We'll get to the bills, but because we have sought your insights on so many January 6th developments, I wanted your reactions to today's batch of subpoenas first.
Well, I think the subpoenas go to the heart of the conspiracy to basically overturn the results of a free and fair election. I think it's that serious. And I agree with Claire McCaskill that, frankly, relying on the judicial system to enforce legislative branch subpoenas is dicey business. It takes too long. Don McGahn, for example, the White House counsel, was subpoenaed, and it wasn't resolved until after he left the White House, long too late. And so we have to get things done in real time, and I believe that the time has come for the Congress once again to enforce its own subpoenas.
So tell me what that looks like.
So we used to have a process until 1930, from the beginning of the Republic till 1930, in which Congress enforced its own compulsion of testimony subpoenas. And that meant that, if necessary, we sent the sergeant at arms or its equivalent and arrested people and detained them until they cooperated with the congressional subpoena. We're a separate but co-equal branch of government.
Yeah. And you believe this is the time to, Claire keeps asking the question, what is happening at the Justice Department? Have you seen enough from the Justice Department? You think it's time for Congress to enforce its own subpoenas?
I do, because I think the Justice Department takes too long, and I think the courts take too long. It's a very long, torturous process, and meanwhile, we need to be getting things done in real time. People died because of the conspiracy that these people were involved in to overturn the election on January 6th. And that's a very grave matter. That was a dagger at the very heart of democracy itself. And we must take that as seriously as it was intended. And that means we've got to act swiftly, expeditiously, and we can't rely on the courts to enforce our subpoenas.